We're here with freshman defensive backs Cameron Walker, Darius Allensworth, and Trey. How you doing, guys? So you guys all came in together as a defensive back class. Have you had a chance to get to know each other and bond as a class of 13 guys playing the same position group?
Definitely. We had a lot of time in the summer to work out together, and through summer schools and everything, we got really acquainted with each other.
Well, we kind of knew each other coming into this process. We kind of stayed strong throughout the process with the new coaching staff, so we all kind of had a feel for each other. So, yeah, we're pretty close, and we stick together. So
didn't one of you go to the other's game during the season? Was that something that
I went to a lot of Centennial games to see Garrett Hughes and Cameron Hunt play, but besides that...
Oh, okay, that's probably what I was thinking about.
Probably.
But you guys stayed in touch, though.
Yeah.
And Trey, you're good with social media. You get to know guys from the other side of the country, right?
Yes, sir. Darius and I, we've been committed since juniors, so we've been knowing each other for some time and been building a real tight relationship. And then Cameron joined us, and then got to know him, and he's my brother now, you know.
Any of you guys room together during the summer?
No, not at all.
What was the summer experience like for you guys? Was it a combination of a lot of hard work and some fun?
It was hard because we had summer bridge, and summer bridge it was 6 weeks, and it got 17 weeks of work into 6 weeks, and then we had football, so it was kind of tough time trying to maintain everything. So I mean, we put it off anyway, you know.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know personally adjusting to the whole college life, just school and the speed of athletics is pretty hard and stressful to me at first.
So besides your course load and everything else that you're going through, you had to jump into this notorious strength and conditioning program that guys that have been here a few years weren't ready for, let alone you coming in out of high school. What was that like? Was the first week or two tough?
I mean, the first week or two, actually, I didn't do the first couple of things because of my knee, but I felt like the first week as a whole wasn't as tough as the last couple of weeks we had, because the last couple of weeks we had it every day. We had to wake up at 6 on Fridays, and then the Tuesdays workouts got increased, so Coach Damon definitely got us right for the season. So.
You feel like that'll pay dividends being in the best shape of your lives?
Definitely. I think we were very hard. He bumped the drills up every day. He made them harder. And every day it seemed like it was getting easier but harder at the same time.
So Darius, you had a knee injury in high school, and you've come back fairly well from it, though you still have a brace. How limiting has the brace been, and how far back are you right now?
That's a good question, but as far as the brace, it limits me pretty much a lot. Like a lot of movements I can't do. Like I'll try to cut one way and the brace like stops me from moving. So a lot of things I'm slow out of. So for right now, I'll say I'm about 85%. Still got a lot to do. By spring, I should be out the brace and back to fully 100. But right now, you see me out there with the brace on, and I'm about 85. So I'm doing good though.
And Trey, you had a hamstring injury. How have you been coming back from that?
Beginning, it was tough when I messed it up, but I've been working with the doctors and all, and they've treat me right, doing all kind of treatments, running in the pool. I came out here today and I started running. I felt pretty good. I was probably running at about 70%. I didn't want to go over that because I didn't want to strain it or anything, but I felt pretty comfortable running. I felt good.
And Cameron, you come from Loyola, where former Cal defensive back Chris Conte came from. Have you checked out his game with the Bears since he's been in the pros, or were you familiar with him at Cal at all? Has he been an inspiration to you as an alum from your school?
I know coming in as a freshman, I think he was a senior for the class before that, so I think he graduated right before I got to Loyola. And we have this football poster that all the football stars are on, so he was on that. So I kind of knew who he was, but I didn't really pay attention to him at Cal because I wasn't really paying attention to college football that much at the time. I was watching games with my brother and everything. But I knew who he was, and then when he went to the NFL, he kind of came back to my school and visited the DB, so I got a chance to meet him and everything. And I looked him up and I was like, okay, this dude is pretty good.
Seems to be getting better and better every year.
Yeah.
Pretty inspiring.
I'm a big Chris Conte fan. I watched a lot of his games with the Bears.
And Trey, you committed early, but you were the last official member of the class. You worked real hard with the academics, and you really inspired a lot of people with your passion for your drive to get here to Cal. Has the experience been real fulfilling for you, being able to realize your dream and get out here on the field and get your classes under your belt?
Oh, definitely. I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm meeting a lot of new people, enjoying this time with my teammates, and I'm loving it. I don't want to go back.
So the last thing I'll close with, we always ask the freshman guys who are some of the crazier characters in your class. Trey, you one of them?
Trey Austin, and I go Trey Austin, and a hothead. We have to go with Johnny.
Hothead?
Hothead, he's a hothead. That's what my crazy.
Don't forget Ray.
Nah, Ray is there. But you, Austin, crazy as you and Austin. Ray, I mean Johnny the hothead.
You got to keep things interesting, right?
Don't let Johnny see this interview. Yeah. I go after him.
No, Johnny just smiled for his interview. He was very mild-mannered.
That's not Johnny.
He doesn't know me.
Love you, Johnny.
That's Johnny.
Hey, thanks for talking, guys, and good luck this season.
Thank you. Go Bears.